'Tis the season to bundle up with some hot cocoa and whatever weird piece of chocolate you just pulled from your Bluey Advent calendar. Y'all didn't get a Bluey Advent calendar. You're missing out. And curl up and watch some Christmas movies. This is the time to be a kid again, or if you refuse to grow up in the first place. It's your time to shine with some nostalgia, going back, feeling like a kid again. And what better way than top 5 animated Christmas movies of all time? Anything can qualify here as long as it's like an animated or like stop motion animation. Yes, those creepy claymation movies from the 60s and 70s are in play here and will be used. So without further ado, let's get into it. Honorable mention, it's Little Drummer Boy, that 1968 classic about a little Jewish boy named Aaron. It's got a little bit of parent murder, a little bit of kidnapping in there, but I promise you it's got a happy ending. He gets to play his drums, after all. It's amazing. Onward and upward into the countdown. It is number 5, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's the story of how Santa became Santa. Aired in 1970 on the ABC network, narrated by Fred Astaire himself, that legend. It was based on the hit song Santa Claus is Coming to Town. What was it? Is it a hit? With Christmas songs, they kind of just made a bunch of them and were like, these are the Christmas songs. And we're like, all right. It was kind of like Santa Claus and Scrooge rolled into one. So it's a great story. It really adds to the mystique of Santa, and makes me feel like a kid instantly anytime I see it on the TV screen. So number 5, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. On to number 4. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now you're saying, Drew, that's a Halloween movie, but it's got Christmas in the title, but it's got a bunch of the ghouls and the skeletons and the goblins, but he's trying to take over the holiday. This movie is classified as a gothic, stop-motion, animated that's a lot to say. That's a lot. Gothic, stop-motion, animation, musical, fantasy film. I think I got it right that time. Age-old tale of the king of Halloween trying to take over Christmas. Classic. Just like Christmas, it premiered around Halloween and took over. Number 3, we got Charlie Brown Christmas. Came out in 1965. Just like the Christmas songs, I feel like they made a bunch of movies in the 60s and are like, these are the standards. Deal with it. Charlie Brown admits his buddy Linus, he's a little depressed about how commercialized Christmas has become. He was bummed out about how commercialized Christmas was in 1965. It's only gotten worse, my dude. But I love it so much because all of his friends rally around him, show him the good side of Christmas. He gets the only real tree. They spruce it up right when he's ready to throw in the towel. So it just goes to show you, no matter what, if you got some friends that got your back, everything's good, man. Number 2, let's venture on to 1969, and that is Frosty the Snowman. Another Rankin Bass masterpiece. This one aired on NBC, and they just continue to take those Christmas bangers and turn them into movies. They wanted it to have a Christmas card look, so they enlisted a Mad Magazine artist, Paul Coker Jr., to do all of the drawings and the background design. And then in true kids movie fashion, we think Frosty's doomed, only for him to be saved by Santa. Good old Santa. Number 1, my favorite animated Christmas movie of all time. It is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The 1966 masterpiece. No Jim Carrey here, no live action. This is animated through and through, which, by the way, Jim Carrey's version is fantastic as well. I love it. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Instantly fall in love with it. Instantly sit down and watch what's coming. I was Team Grinch from day one. That was my dude. Are you kidding me? Him and his dog had to teach some people a lesson. You know, like they didn't want him around. So he's like, oh, you don't want me around? Okay. Well, guess what? How does not having Christmas around? So they left him out. They so deserved what they got. And then when they acted right, they got their stuff back. Great story, great tale, stands the test of time. And that is why it is my number 1 on this list. So that's my top 5 animated Christmas movies of all time. Let me know your favorite Christmas movies, animated or not, in the comments. Like it, share us to all your friends and family over the holidays. We hope you have a great one. See you next time.